Shit. Let me just start. Maybe this will answer a few questions before you ask me questions. Turnovers, they had 20, we had 17. Paint, they had 32, we had 48. Second chance points, they had 8, we had 16. Fast breaks, they had 2, we had 12. Bench points, they had 8, we had 12. We're down 13 at half. We shoot 35 and 15, and they shoot 58 and 61. You know, we got to shoot the ball better, stay closer. We give them a 13-point lead. We win the second half, I think. Let me make sure I got it right. Yeah, 46-43. We gave them a 13-point lead. And it's a little bit of that, and I was listening to you about the cuts and things of that nature. The backside has to flow out. We talked about that. When they drive and then they would kick out, the backside has to, as they're starting to drive, we got to let O'Bean and them take that. Backside was freezing. They got to flow back to the shooter. And we were freezing. They threw it. Then we would react and they'd shoot. We were there, but a team like this, you can't just be there. You got to take it away. So we got work to do. And obviously, you know, they asked me on the radio, he said, what do you do psychologically with them? Look, the only thing I ever knew growing up and playing and being a high school coach and a pro coach, for me as a coach, I'm going to go out there and work every day and let them know I ain't quitting. You know, I'm going to stay in this thing. And I'm staying with them, and I'm not quitting. And they're going to see me work every day. I'm going to coach them hard. I don't think there's a wand that you can wave or these magical words, and you have motivational kind come in, or I don't want to hit the profession of psychiatry, but I don't believe that works quickly. It's got to be hard work, focus, bonding us together, and they see me starting it, and then they see each other, and we pull together with each other and see if we can't turn this season around.
Taking some of the little things, Dan, you know, you look at Tavion's game, I think he was 31, 10 assists, 8 boards, no turnovers. You see Andy going 5 of 5 from the floor. Offensively, is this thing starting to get where you all want, and now it's a matter of putting offense and defense together?
Well, we're flowing better, but we're not shooting better. We're 1 of 6, 1 of 2, 0 of 2, 1 of 1, 1 of 6, 0 of 1, 1 of 9, 0 of 2, 1 of 2. That's not good enough for this league. And that's what I told the young kids that are on our bench. If you can't shoot, you can't play in this league. Can't play basketball anymore without shooters. You have to have shooters, especially at our level if you're not getting the big physical athlete that the G5s grab up. So you got to be skilled, and that's one of the biggest, the most important skill is shooting. And right now we're not shooting the ball well enough to beat teams that shoot like they do. We beat them in everything else. Everything else we beat them. I thought we got good shots. It wasn't they were bad shots. They were good shots. In fact, they were better than the shots they were making. You got to make shots in this league. And, you know, I don't have any cure. I'll just say Monday we're going to come out. We're going to shoot a bunch of them until we get to where we can make them. And that's about it.
As a coach, and I know you've seen, you know, this has happened before. I mean, this is something that you've had to deal with at Marshall before. There have been teams that have lost 5 of 7, 6 straight, you know, stuff like that, and they've been able to turn it around. But how frustrating does it get, and how difficult is it on the psyche whenever, you know, you're looking and you're one defensive stop away from getting over that hump, and it seems to be a repetitive, it's almost like the movie Groundhog Day a little bit.
And it's not physical, it's mental mistakes. It's mental. And you know, we told them you got to go over picks. They go under, they hit a bucket. You know, we tell them they got to be up on the wings when they make those little cuts. We hang back a little bit. It's just a step now. It's not much. It's just enough to where they can squeeze that trigger. And they're good. They shoot them when you shoot like that. I don't care. With nobody guarding you, and you shoot where they shoot 60, 61%, 3-point for the game, 60. You shoot that. I don't care if you're in the gym by yourself. That's pretty doggone good. So, you know, we just got to be better. I can't, you know, I can say a lot of different things and everything else. We have to be better in big moments. I will say this. We are playing better. but we haven't learned to win better. And there is a difference. You have to learn how to win. You got to make big plays. I think we were down 5, I believe, have a two-shot free throw, missed both of them. Can't do that. You can't make those kind of mistakes unless you're just a lot better than the other team. And we're not that much better than anybody. I think we're a better team, but we're not as skilled shooting, or don't seem to be. And we have to be able to right that ship. And, Tavion, from twos, he's deadly. I mean, I think he was, 15 of 28 overall. But if you looked at his twos, he was 14 of 22. And that's awfully good. 10, like you say, 10 assists, no turnovers. He's getting his game, so we're getting closer. We got to get other people to step up. Obina's got to step up. He shot 20 shots, hits 8, 1 of 6. Mostly it's from our threes, but you can't quit shooting threes. They shot, they're 12 of 20. We're 6 of 31, but if you don't shoot them, then Tavion doesn't get to the rim as easy. It's a lot harder for him to get in because they pack it. They'll take those big boys and they'll just sit in there at the rim. So we have to take them. I want to look and see I didn't realize we shot 31. But, again, they weren't hard threes. They're not hard threes. They're easy ones. And we've just got to knock them down is all I can say.
And only 6 foul shots attempted tonight. Would you like to see him be more aggressive and try to get to the line more, or was that just kind of a byproduct of you guys shooting so many threes?
I don't know how many times Tavion went to the rim. I don't know how many more you want him to go, and he's 0 for 0.
The rest of the team, just in general for the team.
Well, if he's going 90% of the time, then after that, let me just, in order to get to the rim, you have to be able to put the ball on the floor. And you have to be able to dribble and make plays and have an outside game. The only two that can right now, maybe 3, 2.5, David Early, Andy, and Tavion. Tavion goes to the hole as much as he possibly can. Andy goes to the hole. I think what did Andy do? He's 5 for 5. He just shot 1 3. So he's going to the hole. David Early might, 9 threes, that's too many for him. He's got to try to get up in there and be a passer. We're going to work on that. But we're having to take David Early and make him a point guard. He's never been that in his life. So we got to take him in and make sure that he's getting up in there and making some plays for us and getting the ball out. But if you're asking George to put it on the floor and go to the rim, Mike Byers, Obina, Marco, Jeremy Dillon, I don't know. We might have to find some people that know how to put it on the floor and get the rim. That's not what they do. But again, we still beat them in all the hustle points, all the extra stuff. We beat them. Beat them the second half. We just came out and didn't get things done. Now, the problem, I play Obina at the post. That's a tough matchup. That kid weighs 250. The other kid weighs 230. That's tough, putting him in there. Then Michael Byers, and I got going, But, I don't know what to tell you other than here's what we do. We're better and we're playing. We can be better, for sure. We're athletic and we can do some things. And we got to come out Monday or Tuesday when we start. We got to practice, or we'll be going Monday, I believe. Monday, we got to go hard, play hard, coach hard. When I was a player, that's all we did. When I was a high school coach, that's the way I handled it. And when I was in the NBA, that was what I did. It's been successful. I think sitting down and talking about it and, having somebody come in with a magic wand and magic words, I'm not a great believer in that. I believe you do things by working at it. And we got to come out and get at it and be better than what we are.
Recording stopped.
All right, fellas.